Hi, I'm C.J. Brown. We're Brown Land and Plantation Advisors, and welcome to Parker's Ferry Plantation in the ACE Basin of South Carolina. This property is picturesque and soul-inspiring. From the grand live oak drive to the long-range water views on the back side of the house, this is a very special piece of property. There's a lot packed into its 195-acre footprint, and the neighborhood is simply as good as it comes. Well, we're excited to be here. I can't wait to show you around. Nestled along prestigious River Road on the south side of the Combahee River, Parker's Ferry Plantation is a breathtaking 195-acre historic waterfront estate in the heart of South Carolina's renowned ACE Basin. Steeped in history as a part of the original Bonny Hall Plantation, a land grant from King George II in 1705, this extraordinary property offers sweeping views of the Combahee River, grand live oak alley entrance with elegant grounds, and exceptional recreational opportunities. Surrounded by like-minded neighbors and a high density of historic plantations, Parker's Ferry is in an A++ location for those seeking a private legacy estate in the ACE Basin.
I'm Jane Harper Dollison. I'm with Carriage Properties in Charleston, and my parents have owned Parker's Ferry for about 15 years. Love spending time down here. It's just a real special place. For me, just pulling down the driveway and seeing the Spanish moss in the trees, it just kind of makes you feel like you're off the grid and you're stepping away, and it's just a peaceful place. Personally, for me, I just never can resist the urge to take out my camera and take photos, just because everywhere you look, there's a beautiful view. Sunsets are pretty magical. There's a spot that I particularly like looking down the driveway with the Spanish moss. When that light comes through, it just seems to glow, and it really is magical. One of my favorite memories actually was getting a pontoon boat, and we put the whole family on it and just spent the day out there exploring the Combahee River, and we were able to pull up to the house and pick up my parents and put them in, and it was just a memory that I will always cherish. My kids love being here, my son especially. He loves to hunt, and so he's been duck hunting and deer hunting with his dad a good bit, and any chance he gets to camp out in the woods, he'll take it.
Parker's Ferry is a masterpiece of low-country landscapes, defined by a 4,000-foot private live oak alley draped in Spanish moss, creating a dramatic and unforgettable entrance to the historic home and grounds. Ancient live oaks cloaked in moss frame the property and improvements set along the banks of the Combahee River. The historic 4,700 square foot estate offers unmatched views of the river and a grand 14-acre tidal fishing lake previously utilized for rice production. The main home and improvements were constructed between 1938 and 1939 by famed publisher Nelson Doubleday, who at the time owned all of the historic footprint of Bonny Hall, which now includes what is Parker's Ferry. This grand 5-bedroom, 4.5-bathroom, 2-story home exudes Southern sophistication with architectural details that reflect its storied past. Complementing the main house is the writer's cottage, where literary legend Somerset Maugham penned his final novel, The Razor's Edge. The book would later be adapted into 2 films, one in 1946 and a second in 1984, starring local Charleston resident Bill Murray. Additional improvements include a guest cottage, 3 pole barns, storage barn with a loft, and garden shed. A unique inlet along the river provides an ideal cove for access to the river and dock placement, and a deep water dock permit is in hand. Separating Parker's Ferry from neighboring Nemours Plantation is the dug-by-hand canal, which provided water from the river for flooding rice fields and provided an escape point for the enslaved during Harriet Tubman's 1863 Combahee River raid. The plantation is protected by a conservation easement with the Open Land Trust, ensuring the preservation of the estate's pristine natural surroundings for generations to come. A 10-acre dwelling unit around the main plantation home offers flexibility for land use, allowing for future enhancements or improvements. With its expansive grounds and ideal layout, Parker's Ferry is a dream property for the sportsman. The area is teeming with wildlife, including white-tailed deer, wild turkeys, and migrating waterfowl. There are numerous elevated deer stands and baiting sites, complemented by mature quail woods, planted longleaf, loblolly, mixed hardwoods, and open pasture. Almost 25 acres of controlled rice fields have been converted into productive waterfowl impoundments, offering a unique sporting element to this iconic plantation. Parkers Ferry is surrounded by some of the most iconic plantations and protected lands in the Lowcountry, including the ACE Basin National Wildlife Preserve, Bonny Hall, Hoboni, Aldbrass, Twickenham, Amen Corner, Nemours, and Kirkfield set along the south side of the Combahee River along River Road, with Cherokee, Bluff, and Myrtle Grove, and others across the Combahee River. This concentration of historic properties creates a unique sense of community and shared heritage, making Parkers Ferry a coveted address for discerning buyers. Perfectly situated, the plantation is just 1 hour from Charleston and Savannah, offering the best of both vibrant city life and quiet rural living. Historic Beaufort is charming and only 20 minutes away, while Hilton Head Island and Bluffton are reachable in under 45 minutes. For convenience, the Lowcountry Regional Airport in Walterboro is just 17 miles from the estate. Parkers Ferry Plantation is more than a home. It's a lifestyle, a legacy, and a rare opportunity to own a piece of Lowcountry history. Whether you envision an equestrian center, a private retreat for hunting and outdoor recreation, or simply a waterfront escape steeped in literary and cultural significance, Parkers Ferry offers endless possibilities. Embrace the timeless beauty of Parkers Ferry Plantation and create your own chapter in its storied history. As you can see, Parkers Ferry is a unique piece of property in a fabulous location. For an exclusive look, please feel free to give us a call.